Oh, getting all situated. Am I musical? I don't think I'm musical. I don't think I should be musical or robot-y anymore at this point. Oh, shut up, Twitter. Oh, that reminds me. Also do that. Doesn't appear to be... Oh, there we go. Waiting for it to line up on the screen. 1 second, just updating the socials, because we gotta do that. You gotta do that in this day and age. Streaming... Emmy... 1... in Mass Effect... Legendary... Not legendary, legendary. Legendary. Twitch... While I'm doing this social media nonsense, hope everyone's doing fine this fine evening. Or morning, whatever time it is for you right now. It has been a long day, not a super terrible day or anything like that, just simply a long one. You're not robot-y. Hey, thanks. Thank you, Wolfologist. Welcome to the stream. That's weird, like the Twitch thing is not... It's not showing my icon. Okay, there we go. Weird. Okay, I'm not going to worry about it too much. The link is out. We're ready. We're here. Back to Ophelia. All that fun jazz. I've got my little Moscow Mule mug full of wine. So, you know, we're all breaking some rules this day. Because, hey, we're playing mostly Renegade. So that's bad cop. Playing breaking the rules and all that. What were we doing? Journal. Unusual readings. On a Citadel. Oh, yeah, that's a side quest. Okay, so let's just kind of collect a few things here.
Good day, Commander.
That's right, I'm trying to collect codex and everything.
Up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the...
I'm so used to this
free to
being at
access
like a
the terminal
lower
yourself.
frame rate on the console. So this is actually, it's interesting seeing it play like this.
What's your name?
It's a bit jarring
What
at
do you do
times.
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all cities.
One thing I also appreciate about this game series is that it is very much a situation like Small
I
World,
should be going now.
right? Which, you know, that's fine for like a story-based, like heavy story-oriented game like this. But it's nice when you get, like, in the sequels, of course, they reference certain small characters, like, you know, Safiria and small stuff like that. So that's one thing I really appreciate about the game. I actually also read... Why did I say read? I watched a video that talked about some, like, strange, like, rare occurrences you can do in the games that do still... Like, they're very rare, but they can still happen. Like, some strange things, just based off your choices. And it does show that, like, even though the ending of this whole series was a bit weird and rushed, it's interesting that the developers and the writers did actually think about a bunch of like contingencies and fun things that like you wouldn't even think that they would have actually considered. There was one in particular, I won't talk about it right now, but it was very, like, I watched it and I'm like, wow, I did not even know that was possible. Let's see here.
Don't believe the rumors. What do you want? Oh, Commander.
Yeah, that's right, you better shape up,
Is there something I can do
Fredericks.
for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Says you, Caden.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell
Shape
me
up,
about
boy.
the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Did I already talk to
She's across
the
the bridge
like?
from
No,
the-
yeah, I talked to the Elcor last
Thanks,
time.
kid.
Like, I
Have
could have sworn that
fun.
would actually give me a side
Try
quest.
not to get into too much trouble.
Like, why didn't it give me... Yeah, it didn't give me, like, go speak to the... Okay, I think the game will circle back on it, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. The quest should circle back.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
Go.
What have you got?
Gotta get them codex.
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
Sure, NPC.
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies. Not much going on.
You're not even using a rag. You're just
Across the
wiping your
bridge,
greasy
you'll
assy
find
hand
Bank,
on
the
that
Emporium, and
that
Shayera's.
tabletop. Not good. Not good.
Haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I'd try Flux or Cora's Den.
What is Shaira's?
The consort, she entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also...
It's like a very open, like, it's not even a situation where... It's almost as if she's kind of sponsored by the council, right?
Tell me about Flux and Cora's...
In that, like,
Well,
you know, there's always the
Flux has
politicians that
gambling
visit,
advanced
you
and
know,
certainly more elaborate
escorts and
business.
things like that, or, you know, they need someone to
Cora's
talk
dead, on
to.
the other
So it's like it's just a very
hand, let's just
open, like,
say
hey,
it's
here's
deadly
Shaira. She actually provides a service for all those diplomats that are, like, feeling the itch, it feels like.
Goodbye.
It just now occurred to me that's probably why Shaira is actually there on the Presidium like that. Like, not... It's a little weird when you start to think about it too much, because then it's kind of like the council is, like, basically their pimp a little bit, but she kind of does her own thing. But it feels like they actually actively just have, like, no, here is a place where you can enjoy yourself, I guess. I don't know. That needs to be more regulated and more, like, there needs to be less stigma associated with it. Oh yeah, this minigame. Oops, shiitake. There we go. And yeah, let's talk to Executive Palin.
Commander Shepard.
Palin.
I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executive Palin, head of CSEC.
Palin.
It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the
This
rest of
does
us
look
to
good.
sit
Like,
back
now
and
that
let
actually
you
just
take
taking a look at it, like,
I'm
it's,
busy man.
I'm glad that they actually did a little
We
bit of
done
update on
here.
here. This does look really nice. Oh, excuse me.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising.
So it's now starting to get hot again, where we live. And that's another reason why I'm excited to leave. Or
know
move,
about
really.
the
Just because
To the right hand
we,
of the
even if we
Council
don't get
is
central
the
air, which, you know, that's expensive, just having a place with more circulation, because this place that we live in right now, there is like no, you can't, there's like no windows you can open to have proper circulation. It sucks.
Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a
Screw
blind eye
this
to
heat,
corruption
yeah.
like the Spectres.
Again, I always laugh
We do our
whenever
best to find and
my
punish any
my
officer who
in-laws
breaks
and
the
like some
law.
of my family lives down south always thinks that like, oh, you guys don't have it bad with heat. It's like, no, we do. We've got humidity, man. Like, you guys get heat, yeah, but you also get dry heat. That's not as bad. Humidity sucks. And even then, like, in recent years, the heat has gotten up towards of like, what, like 105 up here in the north? So I don't want to talk.
The galaxy needs people like that.
Because then they always ask me, like, what temperature is it up there? It's like, do they expect it to be like 30 degrees or 20 degrees Fahrenheit all year round?
We both know that. But because he's
It's like, no, we have winter, we have spring for like a week, cumulatively, and then it's immediately just disgusting humid heat.
Absolutely. The only thing that matters is accomplishing
Just trying to
the
get some
task.
renegade points there.
Maybe. But I've never had to cross that line to get the job done. Never.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about
We can try to make a habit now.
investigations.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye.
Hey, I leveled up. Nice. All right. Let's see here. might as well just do that. And then let's do that. And yeah, just bulk up those pistols. Ashley, I do not give a fuck. We're just gonna auto level you up. Caden, you might stick with us a little bit more. Let's put your biotics a bit more, though. Let's get your decryption unlocked, because the time being, we're gonna need a little bit more of that. Well, actually, oh, whoops. Oh, I screwed that up. Oh, well. That's not bad. Okay. So we went that way, so let's make our way down. We're going to make our rounds here, kind of like in the Citadel, just kind of going and collecting kind of the general side quests and everything like that. And again, some of the stuff is not going to be super exciting, I guess, because I'm just letting it play out, one, for people that, you know, just kind of like to have it in the background, but also, I just want to have the codex. I don't want to be skipping through dialogue the entire time.
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side
Terminal
of this
1.
lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion.
They didn't give the, yeah, but like they didn't give the Krogan anything besides a friggin' statue. That's it.
To ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community.
If you could dictate the
while
next
preserving
Mass Effect
individual
installment, what would you
autonomy
add?
for each species.
That's tough, because I think one of the major issues is that they built it up the entire time of like your choices matter, which they kind of did, but the fact was that if the idea was to build towards
It can't be as simple as that.
towards the ending of Mass Effect 3, it does suck because then it's like only one of the choices actually allows your character to survive, and it's usually a choice and everyone was like, I don't want to make that choice. So I think the main thing is I'd have to maybe downplay maybe some of the choice aspect. Like make it so that their minor choices influence some things, but not to the point where they're saying like, it's going to affect the entire galaxy or this kind of thing. I would still want to keep the gameplay from Mass Effect 3. Like, that's choice. Like, that is one of the best of the... That's, like, the best gameplay out of all three. I want them to bring back more item management. Like, not too much like 1, because 1 can get a bit bogged down with the amount of gear you can get. But it does suck, though, that, like... It just does suck that, like, in 2, and especially 2, which sucked, so they did, I think they did partly fix it in 3, is that they would present you with weapons, but you didn't know exactly if those weapons were better or worse than what you currently had. You kind of just had to pick the weapon and go, I think this is better, because it didn't provide stats. 3 definitely provided some stats. I don't know, like, that's the thing. I don't really know exactly what I would want to dictate. I'd want to have maybe more companions, because, again, 3 only had 7. 2, again, which is my favorite, had 12. And I'm not saying you have to have, like, 12 in-depth characters, but at least give me more options of, like, NPCs that I can interact with over the course of a game that I like interacting with. Because that's the main selling point of these games, are the characters. That's one of the reasons why one of the major DLCs in 3, as kind of like an apology for the ending of 3, was Mass Effect Citadel, because everyone really, really liked it. It was a big celebration of the characters and all of the world of Mass Effect. It was kind of like a nice little send-off and an apology by BioWare and EA saying, yeah, you're right, that ending was a little bit rushed, we're sorry, here's this fun little fan service thing we made.
In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade.
That's the thing, though, is I would never want to be a game director, so...
The Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Why weren't they made a council race?
The council race.
I don't know, what would you want for the next Mass Effect?
They must provide personnel and ships.
I mean, the trailer they added for
they often provide economic
supposed Mass Effect 4 was like they were showing that Liara was still around.
It would be
So I'm very curious if they're going to do a situation where it's just a continuation of Shepard, or if they're just going to do the fact that Liara is in the future. You know, like a few thousand years, like not a few thousand, a few hundred years or something, or a couple of decades or something. Because depending on what ending you chose in the ending of 3, I guess that would depend, like, what the lore would be, because the relays are destroyed, right? Like, spoilers! Playing as other races would be pretty cool. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I feel like if they were to do... So that's one of the things that sucks, in that there was... So it's like Dragon Age, the other BioWare game series, you could technically do that, you could choose your races, but the problem is that your dialogue was still silent. And I think that's the hard thing, is that it feels like you'd have to create a whole bunch of... Because I still like having a voiced protagonist, but I don't know, I don't know. I would like to play those other races, or at least give me the ability to, like, have sections where I can play as other characters a little bit. Some of their older games, like Jade Empire, had a few sections like that, and you could actually mess with like some of the characters and like their builds and stuff. They weren't extensive, but they were still interesting.
Originally, the council consisted of representatives from the Asari.
And I guess that's one of the reasons why the multiplayer was so fun too, is that you could play as those multiplayer characters and those races. If they could find a way to implement how, like, there are like race, I don't know, like find a way you could play as races as the main character, but because I can only imagine like how hard that might be. I don't know, like that's because I'm not trying to think of like if they're gonna approach it from the angle of
Do you know anything about specters?
like choice and everything. I'm curious what they would do for that, like for writing and backstory and continuing on through the trilogy, if they were going to be doing another trilogy or something. If I'm repeating like choices here, I apologize. I'm kind of distracted. I should have kept track of like, oh, am I doing 1, 2, 3, 4, like that kind of thing. But
in this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the council itself.
I think that's it.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, so yeah, they give me some codex. Okay, we're good, we're good. A little bit of XP. Humans aren't bullies at all. Hello, sir. How are you doing today? How do I... Oh, shoot. Okay, so that's bombs. Okay, so that's putting away. I know it'll never happen, but my dream would be letting us play as a Salarian turning into the Rachni Wars or Krogan to the Krogan Rebellion. That would be interesting. I guess the thing, too, is, like, how, like, what angle you'd be playing it as, you know? Like, if Salarian Turians are technically neutral evil or neutral good or whatever. I don't know. It would be cool. It'd be cool to play, because I love playing as Krogan in the multiplayer game. Multiplayer section of ME3. I don't think I really unlock a whole lot of side quests at the moment. I think it's after I talk to the Citadel, but I'm just going to go ahead and make my round here. I think I can initiate the Consort one. No, so let's go ahead and do that. And I might be able to talk to Bolivan as well. Oh, so you'd want it more like an actual, like... So not a new story, you would like to explore a section of the game's lore that's been already established. Even following more than his days as a badass agent as involvement with the Genophage. That'd be cool. See, this is one of those IPs that I feel like it got shot in the foot, like shot in the face. It got taken out back and shot by EA. Because this literally is an IP that you could do so much with this. You could make this the new Star Wars, in a sense. You could make this so much more. Like, not even if you don't do full-blown games, you could do an RTS in the Mass Effect universe. You could do just more stuff, right? Like, I want more from this universe. I want to still come back to this universe. Just try not to force it as much like Andromeda. After Andromeda, I don't trust it. Yeah, I don't trust to make anything new. I get you. It's... Well, again, that's the thing. BioWare is it's not what it used to be.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
But it just sucks that EA basically just shot it out back, because this IP was so huge when it first was out.
I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws.
I think Andromeda is probably like, what, $5 now? I don't even feel... It's one of those situations where I don't even know if I'd feel want to play through it just to at least get a sense of, like, what's the story in Andromeda? Because it's like... It's this one thing where it's like it's its own separate story now, right? Like, I don't feel like I have to know anything about Andromeda to play it. Or to, like, continue in the universe if they're going to do 4. Because I honestly want to know, like, if the plan for 4 is to figure out, hey, we need to figure out FTL travel with the relays down. And I feel like that would be fun to do, like, try to make connections of, like, how can we get back to Tuchanka? Like, because I imagine there are a number of different races that are just trapped, right, essentially, on different worlds, in different parts of the galaxy that, like, can't get home or can't get to certain areas. And I think that'd be an interesting aspect of, like, we need to get these Mass Effect relays working again so we can actually try to rescue or rebuild the galaxy. Like, I think, you know what? I think actually I'd like that. I would like that as a story where, like, you're helping to rebuild the galaxy in that sense. Like, making a new council, making new... like, I don't know, just, like, not even make it like there's a huge threat. You could still have an antagonist in some things. But I like the idea of essentially just building up your resources to rebuild the galaxy, right? Because it is horrifying to think that there are probably some humans at the end of the trilogy that are just stuck, right, in other parts of the galaxy, unable to get home. Similar to, like, actually, Star Trek Voyager. Like, probably would take them 80 years to get home by, like, faster than light travel.
From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council.
So I think that would be
All
fun.
the species of Citadel spaced together in a single, strong community.
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy.
That'd be awesome. Someone would work with you, some would fight unification, so much potential. Yeah, yeah. Because then you could choose, like, well, we've built up a Mass Effect relay. We have enough power for one jump. And you get to choose, like, okay, what planet do we want to go to? And then because of that choice, that leads you down a different, like, avenue of quests. So, like, it locks out certain other quests, like similar to this game in this series.
What makes the Presidium so
But it also allows you to, like, pick and choose, kind of like, all right, well, I want to establish contact with Paladin. I want to establish contact with the Turians, or like establish contact with the Solarians because they would probably be able to help to build the Mass Effect relays or something. Or we need a strong military because we don't have enough people for that, so we need to maybe like get back to the Krogan or something. I don't know. Excuse me. I feel like that would be interesting. Because I feel like that would be the natural progression of the series anyway as a story, because I really don't know what Mass Effect 4 is going to be about. The only thing they've established is that Liara is back, which makes sense because she's one of the only NPCs like that basically makes it to the end of the game canonically, even in like any ending where you like die or anything like that. So
human. This one is greatly pleased to see you.
Just I think the main thing I'd want to know is like how long after the incidents of 3 is this, you know, what's the main core of this, you know?
Who are you?
This one's face name is
Delaninder,
though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Why do you refer to yourself?
Yeah, it can make you choose between better scientific specialty, resource acquisition. Yeah. So you could essentially basically take what you did in 3 somewhat, and also over the course of the entire trilogy, and just it's condensed in like a singular game that might have influence over like other parts of the trilogy or something.
Or intimates. And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
In fact, actually, that was so like bit of a spoiler. If we ever do a D&D Mass Effect game or something, like. Here's the thing, I don't want to always be the forever DM, just as a frame of reference, but like that was actually my plan for the story of the Mass Effect, like the Mass Effect D&D thing, was that whoever we'd be playing with, you guys would be working to try and build up the Mass Effect relays. Like it would take place in my version of it, like 75 years after the events of 3. And so the events of like our D&D sessions would be trying to establish contact to certain worlds. And so you guys could essentially, at that point, or whoever was playing, Could be like, oh, I'm a Krogan, or in like I have a reason that I want to get back home, or something like that. So like that kind of thing. Yeah, that'd be so awesome. Yeah, I'm glad you think so. So, like, it made sense to me because I was trying to think of like I don't want to just because like I don't want to mess with the lore of Mass Effect as much because it's kind of like a very driven story. Like it has its own story. I don't want to like step toes on. So like I think I appreciate just doing a story that continues on afterwards. So then you're allowed to like play with different things and like that in that sense.
For a price, naturally.
Who are you?
Did I already? I did.
Yes. Please take time to examine.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human.
Okay, so let's go to sell. And we want to sort by... Oh, so this is weird. They don't... Okay, there we go. Sort by level. There we go. Don't need this. So we're going to sell these sniper rifles. Don't need all of these. Banshee. Avenger. I'm going to keep these ones because I don't want to like get rid of the armor yet. Stimulant pack. Okay, so now we're gonna sell all junk. Like this was a nice quality of life thing, basically being able to sell everything like that. It reminds me, I've got to edit my little pop-up reminded me I need to edit the Nuzlocke episodes. I've been falling behind on that.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 3.
Had a bit of a thing happen on Monday. Or no, wait, it was Monday. It was Monday or Tuesday. I had like a bit of a thing, bit of emergency I had to take care of. So I was unable to like sit down and edit the episodes, so. That's okay though. It's more so like a habit thing of like saying, like, hey, I should probably stick to these habits. Anyway, Krogan Rebellions!
However, this motion was eventually quashed by the Council.
Part of me was wondering if this was like in some sense... Like, I was trying to think, like... Because it's not, like, the Confederate statues, you know?
Tell me more about
because, like, the Krogans, like, actually helped and served a purpose. I don't know why I was making the comparison, but it was the whole idea of, like, controversial statues and monuments and things like that. Like, hell, if you want to get into controversial monuments, like DC... DC is beautiful, by the way, but it is, like, one of those things where a majority of those monuments were put up by, you know, slaves and things like that, so it's a bit... It is controversial to think of, like, our nation's capital, which is a very beautiful place, has, like, all this interesting history behind it like that. Sorry, I kind of went off a tangent there. I hope the... my main thing with the VODs, because I'm saving the VODs, I don't want to ever, like, have this come back to bite me in the ass someday. Hope everything was okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's gonna be... It might... we'll see. I'm gonna say it. You know what? I'm just gonna say that it's gonna be okay, right? I don't want to think too hard about what could potentially happen. So I'm not gonna think about it too hard.
I am sorry, but that question is beyond
But I think we're on the right path with something. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not trying to be specifically vague about that. It's just...
Why did the Council fight so hard to keep the statue?
The Krogan were instrumental in saving the galaxy from the Rachni threat. The Council believed this historical fact should not be forgotten. The Council also hoped that preserving the memorial would improve diplomatic relations with the Krogan and bring about a peaceful resolution to the rebellions. Unfortunately, the Krogan refused to negotiate and only surrendered after their population and homeworlds had been ravaged by the Turians.
Again, there are just certain renegade options that are just like, this doesn't seem... fine.
Sounds like they got what they deserved.
I am sorry.
That probably doesn't do anything, but it's still like...
goes beyond my programming.
What were the Rachni Wars?
No worries, I'm sorry. This scene with the statue just makes me think of Grunt going on a bender.
Citadel space opened up mass relays leading to systems controlled by the Rachni.
It's weird too, because like I've only played through, even though 2 is my favorite game, I've only played through 2, I think maybe like 3 times, and so I remember certain bits, but not all. 1 I remember the most because I played through it multiple times to like get ready for 2. And also just in general, it was one of those games that was like a Zen game, right? Where I could just turn it on, play. It was one of those games like I could turn off my brain and just like go through the entire thing and just be like, yeah, it's Mass Effect, I can do this.
Unable to survive the harsh environments of the Rachni homeworlds, the Krogan hunted their enemy to extinction.
Was it really necessary to wipe them out?
I am sorry,
That's
but a
right.
value judgment of that nature.
I do
Tell me
that.
more about.
In recognition for a full century. Thank you for using
Okay, I didn't get
Avina.
anything from that. At least I got some
Have a
codex.
pleasant
That's
day.
fine. Hey, some experience. That's good. I am a human.
I've had my office rearranged 5 times. Why? What should I know?
I keep thinking, like, so back is like normally on my controller. Back is normally like the
Welcome.
grenade
I'm
on like the
Alina.
original one, but
I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see?
I don't know what it
consort
was, but
with you?
Nalina always struck me as being super condescending. I don't know what it was.
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand.
Yeah,
that
it was just one of
many
those things where it's
secret
like,
consort
okay, I
services.
get it, but like
But
just
if
something
you wish to
about it
be
was just
engaged,
very
we'll make
condescending.
every effort to meet with you.
Commander Shepard, with the Alliance Navy.
Excellent. You should hear something in 3 or 4 months.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
What is the consort? What does she do?
I think if I remember correctly, like what was it like? I think in
Difficult to
2,
She's
either I
many
think it was like a
things
version
to
in
many
2
people, and
where like you get an
something
email
different for
saying like your
each.
reservation
Some
was
secret
lost
for
or
advice,
something.
Some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit.
All right.
I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
What do you do here, Nalina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort.
She
but
just
they
struck me as
expect
like
to be
tanning
attended just the
salons
same.
like
It's
front
our
desk
job
person,
to
you know,
ensure
like
that they
just
leave content.
just
What
very
exactly do you
condescending.
attend to?
Well, each
Because she's
acolyte
not even
has
like
her
saying
unique
anything.
abilities.
I don't know, just the
Some
way that she's
soothe
presenting
with
herself.
song,
I don't with
others
like
with
her voice.
conversation.
I don't know what it is. It just
As
seems
much as
very
possible, we
condescending.
seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes.
I'm sorry.
My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every.
Yeah,
tension
she's totally
point
looking
in
down
your
on you.
body.
With the cost of a concert visit, she's handled more money than Chipper with. Yeah. Hey, military don't pay well. Not interested.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Sure you do.
Nalina,
Yes, Shaira?
send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with her.
Oh.
Yes, of course, mistress.
Blue girl want me. Sexy, I guess. For blue girl. I guess. I don't know.
Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Maybe later.
If I have time, I'll speak with her.
Well,
Play it
don't
cool.
wait
Play
too
it
long.
cool.
I wouldn't want you to miss this opportunity. She'll be waiting upstairs if you choose to go.
And I guess I choose to go. I do like this though. I like that there is a Solarian consort. I think that was actually adorable. I love. Oh, sorry, you two. You have your own thing.
This is my first time. I can't believe I didn't come sooner.
Time to be rubbed on by the babe, the big blue consort. By babe, the big blue
I could all
consort.
day here if I could.
Welcome. It is a pleasure to see you.
Is it?
Isn't this place terrific? This is the most relaxed I've been in days.
You're not even sitting down.
This is my first time.
Please, relax and enjoy yourself. You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
God, the bolus sounds so creepy. And it doesn't help that he has to constantly go.
The consort is a wonderful person. She has quite a gift.
And hey, it's Cree Summer.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
Alright, let's go talk to Babe, the big blue babe. Big blue consort. Howdy, Shaira.
That is close enough, Commander.
Jeez,
I've heard
okay.
a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
I don't like people spying on me.
Also, this
I
is one of the only
apologize,
instances where,
Commander.
like,
I make it my business
if you-
to know when important people arrive
if
on
you,
the
like,
station.
it's not...
Many of
Paragon
them are
options do not do well for her.
Right,
You have to be
why I
Renegade to be able to be with her.
I have a certain
Because she likes the
problem
bad
that
girls.
exceeds
Or
your
the bad
expertise.
boys.
Get to the point.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let
Consent.
the matter
Hey,
be.
no. Personal bubble. Personal bubble, lady.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
I don't make any promises, but I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Commander. That is all I can ask. Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you could convince
Personal
him to
space.
Stop spreading lies about me. I would be very grateful.
Personal space. Be gone.
Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
Rubbing up all against me like a weird blue cat. Hi, Kree. Bye, Kree.
I have to admit I'm a little nervous.
That's understandable. Many are a little unsure.
Few are ever asked to aid Shaira.
Be
It's
gone,
quite an
thought.
What do you know about the General?
He's been seeing the consort for longer than I can remember. Then one day, he
I mean, you guys
stormed
live for
out
1,000 years. That's
furious.
pretty long.
He hasn't been back since. He was always very respectful to the acolytes, very noble.
Okay.
I think I'm done here.
Of course, come back anytime.
Come back anytime I want. Okay, I think that's all I can do right now. I just wanted to make sure I was getting some of the side quests I could get. So now we actually can go to the Citadel and get bitched at by them, and also Indina. Fun! Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay, just go this way, and here we go. Citadel Tower. I also didn't know that you could just flat out do this. You can just flat out reject certain squad mates to join you. So like Rex, Garrus, and I think a few other people, like, you can just flat out say, no, you can't come with me. And you can apparently just finish the game with like what? Let's see, squad, let me see. Oh no, it doesn't show here. But you can finish the game with like only like, I think 3 squad mates, and that's just so weird to me.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Hey, Boo.
Stall the council. Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard?
Yes,
Garrus
Daddy? I mean,
Vakira. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
You talk about refusal from my boy Garrus. I'm not gonna refuse Garrus.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
Never refuse
I don't
Garrus.
trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. I
I'll rub you the
suspect
wrong way.
everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you. You don't want to keep the council waiting.
Let me see here, actually. Photo mode. Oh, hello there. Hello there. Oh, wow, the mouse is, like, freaking out. Yes. Oh, no. Hey, no, oh, sorry. Okay, here's, gotta get for a couple's photo. There we go. Yep. Okay, so, and there. All right. I don't think there's any, like... I gotta remember where the keepers are. I want to take care of that quest as soon as possible.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the council for years.
I don't think there's any like other codex or anything like that. Or there's Kohoku. I have to remember to be careful with Kohoku stuff because that's the side quest I can get screwed out of if I have to wait for his. So I better be careful with that.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
All right, let's get going. Let's get bitched at.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security
Sparatus.
turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations.
I also think it's hilarious that Solarian counselor is probably only like 35.
Captain Anderson.
Because of the lifespan of Solarians.
When humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your
Which that just kind of sucks, right? Like,
the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
You're the one who destroyed the beacon, then you tried to cover it up.
Shift the blame to cover your own failures. Just like Captain Anderson. He's taught you well.
Thanks.
But what can you expect from a human?
Racist.
You can expect me to kill you the next time we meet.
Whoa!
Your species needs to learn.
Cool your jets there, Shepard.
You're not ready to join the council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres. He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Not even the
Shepard's
topic.
admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose.
I love it essentially to have them sit, like, look up like that. It's probably like an actual model that they made to be that big, you know?
You can't hide behind the council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
Such a baller thing to say, too. It's like, you've already made your
has
decision.
found
I
no
don't fucking care.
evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
I also think it's hilarious that, like, Saren is so obviously, like, outfitted with mechanical parts, and no one just like, dude, you alright? You alright?
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago.
Oh, it was a weird animation there. It looked like he was going into like a full-on gremlin rat pose. Like,
but I know what he's like.
Just like, cool implants. It is strange too, because like there are little cords growing out of him. Same thing with like Nihilus when he saw him. He's like, hey Nihilus, something about that doesn't seem right, right?
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
Thanks,
That's
Caden.
right. He was asking for more time to finish his report.
Shut up,
Seems like he
racist.
was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it.
Oh yeah, I need to make sure I talk
They
to
suspended
Harkin.
Harkin last month, drinking on the job.
My last play, like
I
on
won't
the
waste my
console, I skipped doing Harkin, and I want to do that because I think Harkin actually gives me the gives me some more dialogue to play with for 2. So
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Oh,
Shadow Broker?
oh.
An information dealer. buys and sells.
That was also really good DLC. Lair of the Shadow Broker. Oh, mwah, it's delicious. Loved it.
But his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago.
Oh, damn it, computer fell asleep.
I was part
Stop
of
it.
a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way. Innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates.
There we go.
No conscience. No hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Sometimes 1,000 people must die so 1,000,000 can live.
But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken.
Oh, really? You bought? Oh, oh, Shadow Broker's fun. Gosh, like, okay, yeah, Shadow Broker's amazing. I love Shadow Broker. Can I get like?
Sometimes 1,000 people.
Only if
I wonder
there's
if I can-
no other way.
I wonder if I can get like bonus for doing those.
I know how, but only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Yeah, I think you might like it. Shadow Broker's really fun. It plays into the prequel comic to 2 with Liara and another character.
For them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out.
It is kind of stooshy, right? It's like they're saying like, okay, you guys can test out these areas, and then they get all pissy at us, the humans, when they're saying like, well, you shouldn't have settled that far out. It's like, you told us you wanted us to settle that far out. We wanted help from you.
Who cares if we get a seat on the council? What's the big deal?
If the Council passes a ruling on an interstellar matter, we have to follow it. We don't have the fleets or political allies to defy them. Once we get a seat on the Council, we'll be able to influence those rulings, protect our own interests. No more jumping through hoops whenever we want something. Take this mess we're in now. If humanity had a seat on the Council, we'd just send the Citadel fleet out to take care of Saren and his Geth. Problem solved.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
I thought this embassy was supposed to help humans.
Harkin may be human, but he's also an ass. He's had more than his share of chances. If the embassy wasn't protecting him, he would have been fired 15 years ago. CSEC is better off without him.
I wonder if I can get like Paragon and Renegade by just
Guy's
doing
a
these things.
scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired.
I know it doesn't really make sense story-wise for me to be like going both options there. Oh, Anderson, kind of looked at the camera for a second.
Politics is a dirty business.
But just trying to get those skills up, you know?
It looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council
Fourth wall break, Anderson. Cut. Take 2. Come on, Anderson.
But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to...
Unprofessional. Unprofessional for this movie. Come on.
Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done. Like you. They've been watching you for years.
Creepy.
They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation. But with him gone, things are still up in the air.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents. The last line of defense. The final option before open war.
Still pretty shady.
The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
You know that you're about to die.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong...
I do find it weird that, like, they wouldn't send, like, even if it is a rogue Spectre, they only send me. Like, they kind of go, like, yeah, okay, that's right. So Shepard is right. Saren is rogue. We should probably send Shepard. But they don't send any other backup, like, Spectres, right? It's like, why don't you send, like, 3 Spectres or something?
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
I mean, you got, like, at least 100. Send a couple of them that way.
And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics. Doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Tell me about Barla Vaughn.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius. Doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive...
Isn't that lovely? Doesn't that make you feel great?
That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard.
He's not doing anything illegal, but he is basically messing with the system to make it so he can do technically illegal things. Alright, so let's do the Keeper stuff. Just do that quick. Do it room by room and we should be fine. What are you hunting, Ashley?
I bet all these staircases aren't just for show. They make for good defensive positions if this place is ever attacked.
You sure have to climb a lot of stairs to reach the council. Think that's supposed to be symbolic of their importance?
Or maybe it's just stairs. I don't know, man.
That guy's up to something.
What guy?
The one over by the Keeper.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind.
Barla Vaughn is another that felt like a condescending dick. I'd have to talk to him again, but
Yes, is there
I don't
something
remember
you
it.
want?
I don't remember being too condescending.
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got
Keepers?
no interest in the keep.
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities...
I do also find it weird that, like, even if they're going, like, in the society, they're going, hey, the Keepers are taking care of the Citadel, leave them alone. That it's weird that, like, everyone is just so openly trusting of these situations with these creatures. Like, why are you not concerned that there is a whole level of the Citadel that we don't know about, and we probably should know about, right?
I could help you out. I'm not worried.
Like, it's weird that we're just letting them roam about and just doing things.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so
Yeah, you
little
feel like this
about
would be a matter of
I'm a
utmost
scientist.
importance if this was...
I want to know what makes them
It's like, hey, there's these creatures that are on the Citadel that are doing all this maintenance stuff, and for some reason it's weird for them to, like, you shouldn't interact with them, right? Like, we don't want to... Don't touch them. Leave them alone.
I should get
It's
going.
like, no, I want to know what they're doing.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Scan. Okay, I don't remember where all of the Keepers are, but
Speak with one of the Councilor's assistants.
just gonna work my way through here. Excuse me, Kahoku.
I just want to ask a couple of questions.
Are there any? I don't think there's like any other nooks and crannies up. Oh no, there are. Okay, I probably should make sure. Okay, I'll just start at the top here. Where are you, Keepers? I wish to scan you. Need that data. That precious data. They're just a mystical force that keeps the giant ship the city is running working. Not important. Yeah, we don't need to know about that. We don't need to know about this science. This magic science. Leave it be. Let's not figure out what these entities are doing on a day-to-day basis. I just think that it's one of those situations where it's like, why are you not... Because I would be nervous as all hell, right? It's like, there's these creatures that just... They fix the Citadel. They don't talk to anybody. They don't do anything. Yeah, Ashley's concerned. She was looking at that keeper for a while. They don't talk to anybody. They don't communicate. They don't do anything. They just run around and just, like, repair things. It's like, I would be concerned as hell. Like, why don't we know about these things? Why aren't they talking to anybody? It's odd, right? Like, I would be so concerned. Okay, and there's a keeper over here. God, I wish I had infinite sprint.
But I wouldn't believe everything you hear.
Scan. I think that's all the keepers on this section. I think that's all of them, actually, just in general. In this area. So we'll just kind of skip ahead. Oh, excuse me. I want to go down here because I think I can do the Hanar quest as soon as I go down there. Also, I love that essentially, like, these things are, you know, blossoming and, like, shedding. But, yeah, I get it. Like, you don't want to have, like, a whole bunch of different textures on the ground or anything like that. But it's just funny that essentially that these petals are just disappearing as they're falling down and everything. Oh, hey, the fast elevators. Oh, hello. This elevator leads down to Presidium, where you will find the embassies. Okay, that was weird. I think the game expected me to not take the fast travel system there. That's odd.
I can't believe the Council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they'd take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
God, I want you out of my team so bad.
Look at that bug thing over.
Please do not disturb the keepers. Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 2. You are standing near the base
Presidium
of the
Tourism
Tower,
Terminal 2?
one of the Presidium's most recognizable and important structures.
Oh, I'm dreaming to come here.
Behind me is the spectacular relay monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay. To your left is one of the keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel.
Yeets Ashley out there, look. It is one of those situations, it's like, this hard decision. Who should I leave? Ashley. I'm leaving Ashley behind. Ashley's gonna die.
Including incarceration and rehabilitation.
I'd like to know more about the Keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful
Little is known about these creatures that have been on this Citadel for literally 1,000+ years of the Council existing.
Regulations protect the keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in
Like, I don't even, like, do they explain?
Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but
I forget if they,
found in and
yeah, like, why do they not explain, like, why is it bad to interfere with them?
Keepers in this area?
I wonder if it's in the Codex, actually.
With other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems. Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the Keepers operate those systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core. The Keepers also make frequent appearances in the Council chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
Tell me more about
Monument.
the relay monument.
Discovered by the
They self-destruct message. Oh, okay, right.
One of the station's most interesting and controversial features. What is the meaning behind this striking piece of art? Is it a tribute to Prothean vanity? A reminder of their conquest of the galaxy through mass relay technology? Or perhaps it is a symbol of unity.
I think I'd still try to make an effort to be like, we should learn about these things.
Here to the Citadel.
Because I do find it odd that there's still, like, what, the Solarians and all these other people are not concerned at all about these things roaming about, right?
Tell me about the Citadel Tower.
Housing both the council chambers and Citadel Control, the tower is one of the most important buildings on the station. Access to these areas is restricted to those with the appropriate clearance.
What happens in Citadel Control?
Citadel Control handles all incoming and outbound transit. Every ship within 2,000 kilometers of the Citadel is under the jurisdiction of Citadel Control. At peak capacity, they are responsible for monitoring upwards of 1,000 vessels.
I'd like to hear more about the council chambers.
The business of the Council, which often has far-reaching effects on the galactic community, is conducted in a room at the apex of the Citadel Tower. The Council chambers themselves are truly a magnificent sight to behold, though few get to experience the view in person. Typically, only the councilors, ambassadors, and high-ranking officials, along with various support staff, are allowed access.
I've seen it.
I've been inside the council chambers.
Only a handful of visitors
I
to
love
the
this.
Citadel are
Yeah, she's
ever
being, like,
granted
condescending here. I would be
jealous,
jealous.
but that is outside the scope of my programming.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina.
I'm even from a security standpoint, there is no way an embassy would allow an unknown free agent to just roam. Right, like, even if it's, like, a part of this area that, like, they discovered going, hey, it's a Citadel, like, this is an interesting structure, we should use this for establishing the council, it's based off the Protheans, etc., etc., etc. Like, why would you just allow these things to roam about? Like, why have you not invested almost all of your resources to be like, we should figure out what these things are fucking doing? Scan. Wonder if I have enough. Actually, I probably don't know. I don't know if I have enough. Save. There we go.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Again, Renegade is always racist.
You should be more tolerant. It's just trying to express its beliefs.
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
I like
Why
that.
don't you just arrest the Hanar?
I could arrest the jelly, but my superior has requested that I find a solution that does not anger the Hanar. The Hanar become vocal.
I have to think that they have some kind of defense mechanism akin to Reaper mind control. You don't need to look behind the curtain. I mean, I feel like they would have something akin to that for the most part if they're technically Reaper tech, sort of, but they're, I don't know. That does make a bit of sense, but at the same time, I don't know if, like, Reapers would specifically do something like that. Because then, like, well, then they do have the whole thing of, like, you make them evolve along the line of the technology for Protheans, but I don't know. That is an interesting theory, though. That does make sense. Alright, I'll do You're Pathetic. Sorry.
If you can't solve this problem, you don't even deserve to be
Oh my god.
I didn't ask for your help, human. I can deal with this myself.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
You're breaking the law.
The CSEC officer is just doing his job. You're causing trouble.
This one is too humble to suggest that the CSEC officer is personally
I mean, you are
biased.
breaking the law, dude.
This
Thing.
one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it.
I'll be back.
This one will continue.
God, I'm still so low level for this shit.
To spread its message.
Alright, I gotta get higher up on Renegade stuff. It's just so hard to... It's just not... It doesn't feel natural to me sometimes. Like, Renegade Shepherd just doesn't feel natural to me. Let's see. Anything else I can do on this level? I think we need to just go... I don't think there's any quests that get brought up. Because she doesn't show up... Yeah, she's supposed to show up right here, which she hasn't yet. So I think we can just go down to the wards. Or just straight to the... Yeah, so let's go to the wards section. It's just straight to Cora's den? Really? Good. Renegade is bad. That's the thing, is it like... I get what they're trying to do, but it just... They're trying to do the whole bad cop thing, but the bad cop is just so evil, so bad. It's so racist. It's so not fun, because it doesn't feel fun to be like that evil with these characters sometimes. At least that's how it feels for me. It doesn't feel natural.
That's her.
Because there are other BioWare games where it makes sense to have that whole morality thing, like the good, the bad, etc. But it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense for this story, I feel like, sometimes. In certain instances, yeah, there are certain actions that I'm like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. But for the most part, eh. I have to... Oh, I gotta be careful, too. Okay, I did mark my stream as mature. That's right. So I'm trying to be careful, because I'm trying to remember, like, okay, where are the bits that are a little bit more risque? And even then, like... I did mark my stream as mature, so that's not on me. Twitch, I'm obeying the law. I'm obeying the law.
Back off, Rex.
Rex!
Chris told us to take you down when you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here. This is Fist's only chance. If he's smart...
Oh, Rex, I love you, boy.
He's not coming out, Rex. End of story. This story is just beginning. Out of my way, humans. I have no quarrel with you.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
Don't look, children. The dancers are twerking. Don't look, children. Okay, so...
Hey there, sweetheart.
Alright, I can be a dick to you. That makes sense.
Looks real good on that body of yours. Why don't you sit your sweet little ass down beside old Harkin? Have a drink. We'll see where this goes.
I'd rather drink a cup of acid after chewing on a razor blade.
You trying to hurt my feelings? You gotta do better than that. After 20 years with C-Sec, I've been called every name in the book, princess.
Call me princess again and you'll be picking your teeth up off the floor.
Yeah.
Okay, just relax. Garrus.
See, that makes sense. Like, I like that as renegade actions. That feels more like bad cop.
Still trying to bring Saren down.
Not complete
Garrus
evil
is.
racist cop.
Tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Is there something I should know about the captain?
The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
You're lying.
Why should I believe a drunk like you?
Fine, ask Anderson. I bet he tells you. He's too stupid and proud to lie right to your face.
Why'd they kick him out?
Have to ask him. I never heard any of the details. Bet it's a good story, though. The heroes fall. Classic tragedy.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
How well do you know Captain Anderson?
Met him a few times over the years.
There's badass and bad cop. Give me the badass, sans, murder hobo, and racism, please. Yes, thank you. That's all I'm asking. Like, just get... I want to be a badass, but most of the renegade options are just purely evil or vindictive for the sake of being an asshole. And it doesn't make me feel like a badass. It makes me feel like an asshole. But the whole, like, don't call me princess or you're gonna be fucking spitting out teeth on the floor, that's badass.
The Captain's a good soldier.
Sure, whatever. Dress him in a fancy suit, pin some shiny metal.
So I think that's one of the reasons why I don't really like playing Renegade in this game as much.
But if he's so great, why'd the Spectres kick him out? Why'd you go ask him about that?
You need to look in a mirror. Sober up and take some responsibility for yourself.
Save your sermons. This ain't no church.
What's it like working for CSEC?
Excuse me.
I mean, what was it like? The executors.
I had too much soda this afternoon. I've been trying to cut back, but I don't know what it was. Dr. Pepper came out with like a Dr. Pepper cream soda flavor, and it's actually pretty good. I probably should cut back on it though, considering the amount of calories that are in them.
Have a couple of drinks on duty. Note in the file. Skim a couple of credits off a drug bust. Note in the file. It's a goddamn witch hunt.
You get off easy if you ask me.
What the hell do you know? Working for CSEC isn't like being a Marine. People get pissed off if we shoot somebody.
You're held to a higher standard, you ass.
Rules, regulations. Every day I plow through enough red tape to choke a rhino. That's how you gotta be to do this job. So don't talk to me about right.
Fuck you.
These soldiers got it easy.
What do you know about Garrus?
Damn hothead is what he is. Still figures he can save the world. Always bucking heads with the Executor. He'll pay for it soon enough. The Executor loves to put us lowly field agents in our place. Just look what happened to me.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
Seriously, they didn't give me any Renegade stuff? Okay, I can't do her stuff yet. Might be able to talk to the bouncer or get something. I didn't get any points from that though. That's weird.
The back rooms are private, reserved for Fist and his friends.
Who's Fist?
He owns this club, but the customers have to stay out front.
What did that other Krogan want? Rex.
Audio's a bit weird here.
Personal matter.
Not real chatty, is he?
Goodbye.
Enjoy the club.
Yeah, audio's a bit weird there. Okay, we're gonna save quick because I want to try and make sure I'm getting some more points. So new save. And
Commander, what do you want?
What's bothering you, General?
I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and
I mean, I've got stereo on. That's probably it.
woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
So if you feel that way,
Yeah, it's stereo. I have like my headphones on like one ear.
Me, Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet.
Some general. What kind of example are you to your troops?
The troops can kiss my leathery backside. All I wanted was to retire and be with her.
I can understand that.
Kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
Damn it.
You need to start acting like a general if you want to beat this.
I spent all my life acting like a general, and what did it get me? Huh? No, those days are over. I'll just be what I am. A tired,
Can I come back to this maybe?
worn-out soldier.
I think I might reload the save.
You're a damn general. Quit your whining.
Ha! You got balls, kid. There are only 5 people in this damn galaxy.
Unless I get points for doing this.
So you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a
Or
general.
maybe it does, actually.
I don't think it could hurt.
Maybe you're right, Commander.
Oh, weird, okay.
Shaira's worth the effort. Even if she won't have me back.
Now get up and get moving, General.
All right, I'll go to her. After I've had a cold shower or 2. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
What do you want me to do?
No thanks.
There's an L-Corps diplomat out there.
That's weird, because I guess I could solve that without having the high enough score. That's weird.
Why does he think that?
I always kind of had a higher enough score to be able to do this.
Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
What makes you think he'll believe me?
You'll bring him proof. Take this data pad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the L-Corps.
Who am I taking it to, and where is he?
His name is Zoltan. He's an L-Corps diplomat.
Just give me some points.
He's over in the embassy.
I need to get some of those dialogue options now.
Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers.
I thought putting the score points in there would actually give me something, but I guess not.
You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
The illusion is broken. I'm not that charismatic.
Hard to imagine a general like that.
That didn't even give me any points.
That's because you don't understand women.
Oh, I hate that I have to basically be an asshole to get points. Oh, this sucks. I gotta, damn it. Alright, so we're gonna have to probably be an asshole for certain sections, but whatever.
Maybe it's not true. Harkin's an ass.
Ugh. I feel dirty. I feel dirty. And scan the keeper. That's for the elevator. Okay, so let's go out here. Alright, I'm gonna have to start making more renegade bad. Ugh. Oh, just don't like it. Yeah. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll pull through. I just have to be careful. Depending on how we get to the end of this, because I don't want to lose anybody either. I don't want to lose Rex or anything like that. So, depending on how we get to the end of this game, like I might switch over to like more Paragon and 2.
How can they keep tabs on all of this? Presidium may as well be on another planet.
There is definitely a gap between their presentation and what's here. Tracking rivals must be a nightmare.
This makes Jump Zero look like a porta-john, and it's the largest deep space station the Alliance has.
Jump Zero is big, but this is a whole nother scale.
A bit weird looking there, Caden.
How do they keep all that mass from flying apart?
No wonder the Council treats us like outsiders. We'd be just another drop in a bucket they already can't carry.
They must figure us for one more gang of F&Gs looking for a handout.
I doubt it's personal. It's gotta be a balancing act, like every other government.
Alright, secure the chatter. We're all FNGs here, but we don't need to make it obvious.
Aye, aye, Commander.
And nothing for that either. Ah! Give me some points!
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. I'm Emily Wong.
Because I also feel like I might screw myself out of like quests if I act like an
Could I have a
asshole.
moment of your time?
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
How do you know that my investigation is going to uncover anything you need?
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
You gotta have access to better sources. Why contact me?
I'm using every source I can find, but I think I've got a better shot with you. According to your file, you survived back on Akuz when everyone else in your squad got killed. If anyone can find the worst
Everyone
elements
keeps
of the
bringing
Citadel
that
and
up.
live to tell about it, it's you.
How do you know I'm investigating anything here on the Citadel?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
Sounds like a good cause. If I find any information, it's yours.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
Okay. Is anything in flux? No, that quest hasn't popped up yet. Okay, that's fine.
You should be careful who you say that around. What?
It's out of my hands, Peter. I'd bring her back in a second, but she doesn't want to come.
Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now. So, what can I do for you?
What were you discussing with the Volus?
Who, Doran? Oh, I was just asking him about my sister. See, she worked for Doran before she left to... sorry. I don't want to bore you.
Just tell me.
Get to the point.
Well, okay. My sister Jenna left here to
Let
go
me
work
help
at
you.
Doran's den. Problem is, she's working as an informant for CSEC. You know, eavesdropping on the people there. If they find out what she's doing, they'll kill her.
Alright. I'm gonna level with you here. I think I'm gonna try to just go with what I naturally think is gonna be okay. If I get presented with a renegade option I think is gonna be a good renegade option, I'll do it. Because most of these options are just so douchey. Like, I just don't... It doesn't play well with me. I know I'm kind of backtracking a bit, and this is probably gonna maybe bite me in the ass later, but I'm just gonna play this game how I like to play this game. So...
Being an informant is a dangerous job.
That's what I've been telling
if I get some renegade options that I think that actually may be applicable to the scene, you know, as the quote-unquote director, I'll play into it.
Do you know who her contact at CSEC is?
No, it's all very secret. Last time I asked an officer, he told me to stay out of it, for Jenna's safety.
Maybe I could help her understand just how dangerous Cora's Den is.
Would you? That'd be great. Just don't tell her I sent you. Well, I should...
Yeah, it's weird that stereo audio is on right now because, like, it just... there are certain moments where the music is not coming in.
Welcome to Flux. Name's Doran. What can I do for you?
What can you tell me about the sisters working for you?
Well, Jenna left to work at Cora's Den. Now her sister Rita is all worried she might be in some kind of trouble. Not much chance Jenna will change her mind, though. She's a stubborn one. If she wanted to come back, I'd take her in a second. The customers loved her.
Are you the owner?
Owner, cook, and bartender. I've even been known to dance a little when the mood strikes me.
Ooh.
We've got some quasar stations, if you're interested.
Is this a casino?
Among other things, yes. We've got
some quasar stations if you're interested.
Enjoy your time here at Flux.
I'm waiting for someone else.
If it'll show up if it's here or not.
I think somebody rigged this machine to funnel credits through the system. Let me trace a signal.
Where does that go again? Ward's access corridor. Oop. Oh, there we go. I think that's down... Nah, we'll just make a circle. No, actually, I could do the... Get Garrus, actually, right now, actually. I thought you just do that. Replace Ashley. Oh, Conrad. We'll get to you in a minute, buddy. We'll get to you in a minute, Conrad. First, get Garrus. Actually, get back on the ship. Don't worry, I'm a professional.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut, Earl. Who are you?
Let her go.
Ah! Think we're good, Commander?
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
Yeah, nice shot.
You took him down clean.
Sometimes you get lucky. Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
Why were they threatening you? Who do they work for?
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
Does this have anything to do with the investigation into Saren?
I think it might. Dr. Michelle, tell us what happened.
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Where is she now?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
What else can you tell me about the Quarian?
I'm not sure. Like I said, she wanted to trade information for a place to hide. She didn't... Wait a minute. Geth. Her information had something to do with the Geth.
That would have been, like, really prevalent in your head, buddy.
There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
That's a bit
I
racist,
couldn't
Shepard.
find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we saw him in the bar.
A Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the CSEC Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the Academy before he leaves.
Move out.
Ah, here we go. Get back on the ship, Ash. Alright, let's level you up, Garrus. What do you got? Oh, you got a lot of fun stuff here, so... What's that in there? Tactical armor. Feels weird if he doesn't have a sniper rifle, right? Gotta get that going up here. There we go. And let's talk to you again.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from Fist's thugs, Commander. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there.
I'm just glad you weren't hurt.
Me too. Now, was there
You've been
anything
bench racist. Yeah.
You're a doctor. How did you end up here on the
Just
Citadel?
immediately just slam her right into the ship, like...
My father was a medic with the Alliance.
And we're done.
Chose to keep the medical tradition alive, but
And
not
now you are
military.
only for the
Wounded
brief
soldiers
cutscenes in between each respective giant mission.
You're a doctor.
My parents.
Oh,
I chose
it's,
to keep the medical tradition
Let me
alive.
take a look at what you have for
Of course.
sale.
Does she have anything? No, she doesn't have any of the... I barely have any money right now, so... Alright, let's go ahead and talk to Conrad. Our #1 fan. Who's a... Oh, he's talking... Oh, yeah, that's right, that's right. Okay, let's go talk to Conrad. Conrad Voyna. Saving her to die at the appropriate moment. She is literally just a sandbag that I'm waiting to just chuck out the side of the ship. I'll make sure they actually have some of the upgrades,
Hello,
though.
Earth Clan. No doubt you've just come back from the colonies. Will you be needing supplies?
What colonies are you talking about?
Oh, my mistake, Earth Clan.
You just immediately assume I'm a colonist?
It doesn't matter.
Oh.
Pharaohs? Noveria? Well, if you haven't heard of them yet, I'm sure you will soon.
Noveria isn't a colony, is it?
But it doesn't matter where you hail from. My goods are available to all.
What can you tell me about Noveria?
It's a business
Corporate
place.
capital of the Attican Traverse. Very cold. Very snowy. I don't get too many clients from there. They all have their
I feel like
own
it's just like a giant
private
building of like businesses and stuff. I didn't think it was like actually like a proper colony.
It's an old Prothean world. Their buildings still litter the surface. The humans aren't the first to colonize it, but they are the most recent. I just realized I haven't heard from my contact on that planet for some time. Ah, well, I'm sure he's fine.
Show me what you got.
Now that I think about it, do we ever run into a female Volus or Elcor? I don't think we do. I don't think we ever run into a female Elcor or a female Volus. That's strange. Yeah. Interesting, interesting. No, you don't have anything. Well, might as well get that license, though. Let's save all that other stuff for later. Okay, scan that one. Hey, Conrad, how's it going, buddy?
Is that really? Wow, it's you. You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
Leave me alone.
I spent most of my time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
What? No. I mean, yeah. I like getting Conrad built up a little bit. Just because it's even funnier when you can get what you can get for him in like later games.
I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
He also, like, I found this out recently, he has actually a connection to one of the most, like, weirdest side quests in Mass Effect 1 that doesn't come up until Mass Effect 3. It's so weird. And he actually does give you, like, a bonus to, like, an ability or something like that. If you actually do all of the requirements of the quest in Mass Effect 1.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Jace.
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good
I
thing.
mean, I don't even think we've run into, like, a female Solarian, do we? Metagel, I want that. How much is that? 200? Yeah. Give me that as well. Oh, it's the second one, too. Oh, it's 3,000, damn it! Okay, who's got the second one, though? That's good. Any other quests? I think there's a guy, I think, in the wards we can talk to quick to get some, like, codex information, so that'd be good to just do quick. Then we can go pick up Rex from CSEC. No, not that way yet. There's a council member in ME2 or 3 who's a female Solarian. I thought you tried to get... Oh, yeah. There is that, there is a female Solarian. I don't know if it's like the council member changed then. It probably did, because I think the council member in this one is a male. But yeah, that's right. There was the Solarian female council member. Am I in the wrong place? Okay, let's go to CSEC. Oh, can't go there yet, eh? Alright, where is CSEC? That's the med clinic. Oh, no, wait, the guy is, like, right by the entrance. There we go. Down the stairs. Yeah, thank you. There he is, Officer Lang. Oh, and a keeper. Scan.
Hey, I know you. You're Shepard, right? I saw the monument at Akuz. They got a whole section about you there. It's a miracle you survived.
Why do people keep bringing that up?
I'm sorry, I just never thought I'd meet someone like you in person. My name's Lang, Officer Eddie Lang, Citadel Security.
Howdy,
It's an honor to
Lang.
meet you, Commander. What are you doing down here in the wards? Anything I can help you with?
Why'd you join Citadel Security?
Howdy, Eddie.
I don't know. Seemed like the right thing to do, you know? Maybe it's in my blood. My grandfather was a cop back on Earth. It's kind of what CSEC is. Police for the Citadel. I'm still pretty new at it, but I like it so far. Way more interesting than staying back on Earth. You get to meet all kinds of cool aliens, like those Hanar. Wild. Plus, CSEC gets a lot of respect here. We uphold the law. People, even aliens, appreciate that.
How do you like working here on the Citadel?
This place is amazing. I've been here almost a year, and I still haven't seen a tenth of it. The Presidium's just so beautiful. Good place to go and relax. But I really like it here down in the wards. There's always something going on somewhere. Like that new club they just opened a few months ago, Flux. Wicked scene in there, Commander.
Oh, I didn't know it was
Check
a
it
new
out when you
club.
have some time.
What do you know about
I feel like it was an older
Spectres?
one.
Just the stuff they show in the vids. They always make them out to be super agents on secret missions to save the galaxy. I know it's not really like that, though. Some of the other CSEC guys don't like them too much. Figure they shouldn't be able to operate outside the law. But if they were so bad, the Council wouldn't use them, right?
Do you know a CSEC officer named Harkin?
Just gotta get them
Shouldn't really say
codex,
too
that
much. She's been
little
on the
bit of
force a lot longer than
XP.
me. But I've heard things, you know? Drinking on the job, taking bribes, that kind of thing. Rumors mostly, but they suspended him, so some of it must be true.
I have to go.
Right. You're probably real busy.
Oh, it wasn't
See you
anything.
around, Commander.
Oh well. I always get paranoid of like what's considered to be like actually information that I can get experience from or not. I'm pretty sure there's like a list I could look at, but it's one of those things where like I have to make sure I talk to everybody.
Recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
I love that this scene is obviously actually or like properly animated here for this section.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Go on. Get out of here.
Do I know you, human?
My name's Shepard. I'm going after Fist. Thought you might want to come along.
Shepard. Commander Shepard. I've heard a lot about you. We're both warriors, Shepard. Out of respect, I'll give you fair warning. I'm going to kill Fist.
Fist knows you're coming. We'll have a better chance if we all work together.
My people have a saying. Seek the enemy of your enemy, and you will find a friend.
I think we're gonna get along just fine, Rex.
Let's go. I hate to keep Fist waiting.
Now I feel more comfortable. I was heartbroken in first playthrough when I discovered Rex wasn't romanceable. I'm sorry. I'm glad that, like, yeah. I don't know, I just love Krogan. I just love Krogan so much. Scaly lizards, Klingons, basically. They're fun. I'm sorry you couldn't have your Krogan romance. I was so upset with Andromeda that, like, they didn't even change the model for female Krogan, because they had a female Krogan character in the beginning. It's like, you couldn't even tell, like, well, okay, so what is this? Like, so with Eve in 3, they did a good job of, like, they hid her, you know, because they probably wanted to, like, they didn't want to model, like, a whole new, you know, model for a female Krogan, but, like, you had time. You could have tried to do something different for a female Krogan for Andromeda, but they didn't.
And why do you think...
Hey there. Oh, you're not CSEC, are you? Did you want something?
What were you trying to explain to the officer before?
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me. Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance. I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone. He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to talk, but I know better. His name's Shorban. He's a
Shorban?
You shouldn't have any trouble.
Sherbert?
He's just a scientist.
Shorban. That's the guy who wanted us to.
Man, we briefed you quick, Garrus.
The Keepers? Well, even more reason to go after him. That's against regulations.
Bastard.
I better look into this right away. Find out what he's up to.
Anything's possible with Shorban these days. Well, good luck.
I need to get some points. I need some Renegade points or Paragon points. Ah. Okay, examine that. Nothing there. Okay, so tell me if I'm wrong here. It feels like that this was supposed to be a section, like this looks like an elevator. It feels like this would have been a section for something, right? Like it looks like that's like a training area. Like it feels like it'd be fun, like, so, oh, that's weird. So Pinnacle Station, you know, feels like this would be what this would be, as well as also just a way to test out your weapons in certain areas. Like, I don't know, it'd be kind of fun. I like the direction they took with Krogan design, pre-drama that had hints of bovine bison influence with wide-set eyes and large shoulders. It would have been nice to expand on that in Andromeda with the dress. Oh, addressing the differences. Yeah. I think the main thing too is that Andromeda was rushed in a sense. Like they were going. EA was like, well, we have this license, you know, this IP. We've got this new engine, the Frostbite engine. Let's have them develop a game on that. It's like, well, okay, that doesn't... Alright, and I think they made them rush through a lot of stuff for that game. So a lot of stuff, like, the UI was bad, the story was bad, the writing was bad, like... The design mostly for that game was just bad. Just a terrible experience all around. Okay, so we are going to head... I want to probably head back to... What do we have here in our journal? Oh yeah, we got Rex now. Rex, gotta give you some stuff, buddy. So we want to give you... We're gonna make you a beefy boy. And... Fitness. Yeah, it's gonna be a damage sponge. I gotta remember, I gotta start putting stuff onto people. I'm an idiot. So our specialization are pistols. Go. Cooldown. Nothing for Rex. Let's give you... Rex is also assault rifles as well. There we go. How can we ring this IP for money? Quickly. Yeah, that's literally what it was. It's like, come on, guys. I don't think they really realize how precious of a thing they had here. Like, this Mass Effect could have, like... I'm not saying that there could have been similar to, like, games like Final Fantasy and stuff. Is that I feel like this could have been one of the next big IPs for things. I'm hoping it comes back in some respect. But at the same point, it's like, I think it's dead. I think Mass Effect has been shot behind the shed, and the IP is kind of Like, granted, we'll have potentially a 4, but I don't know. We'll see, right? Like, we will see how it goes, but it's EA. It's EA, and BioWare is not the same anymore. So, wards. Oh, really quick, actually. I'll check my side quests, make sure there's nothing else in here that I'm... journal. Charbon, lower markets. Yeah, Conrad Werner, Rita. Oh shoot, did I mess that up? I think she'll be fine. Zelton's evidence. I think I can get some Paragon when I go down there. The fact that Bethesda is going to try and compete Mass Effect with their own space RPG is going to be interesting. Oh yeah, I'm curious about Bethesda now. It is interesting too, though, that like Bethesda got purchased by Microsoft. So it basically means that like pretty much going forward, I have to basically get it on the PC or I have to get an Xbox. Because again, I like playing certain games on a console. Now I have a PC that can play most games, like it's great, but you know, going forward, I want to get the next console to be able to play, you know, the new quote-unquote space game they've got, or Elder Scrolls or whatever. Yeah, I am curious. We'll see what happens. Cora's Den. There we go. And as I said, I apologize. Like, I think for the most part, we'll save certain Renegade choices for certain things, but for the most part, we're just going to be... I'm playing the Shepherd I love to play as. So I apologize if that's not exactly what we started out with. Maybe one day we'll come back and we'll do full-on meme lord male Shep being an asshole. Because I think that'll be more humorous to do, right? Wait for my shields to come back. I'm not going to be able to convince these dock workers to go away, though. I don't think I'll be able to convince them.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer.
Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna end up having to killing these guys. Oh, no, cool, okay. Yeah. You're making a mistake, buddy. Well, no, I want Paragon. I want Paragon!
This would be a good time to find somewhere else to work.
Yeah, right.
I'm a wuss, I know. I like good Shep. I like good Shep. I like Counselor Shep. I love her that much, in that sense.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
Garrus, that's weird coming from you, buddy. Take all. Let's see, what was that for weapons? We are not an assault rifle user, so we're not going to worry about that. Ooh, we are definitely a shotgun user, though. Transfer that. Pistol, nothing good in there.
Why do I have to do everything myself? Go! Wait! Don't kill me, I surrender!
Tell me where the Quarian is and I won't have to shoot you in the kneecaps.
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's no use to you now. Let me kill him.
Wait. I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The Quarian isn't here. Said you'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Face to face? Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker, ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that.
I like my good Shep, especially the character arc she creates with Garrus becoming less black and white. Yeah. There's just more that she does, like... Like, I always refer to Shep as just female, because Shep, in my mind, Shep is always female. But there's just more that she does for her her team as Paragon than for Renegade. Like, Renegade is good for certain small things, I feel like, but for the most part, there is significant healing for some individuals. There is significant, like, things that she helps them through with as a Paragon. Renegade is just, again, you're a racist ass. Okay.
Give me the location, now.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the
But again, maybe we'll do, someday we'll come back through, like, Renegade Shep, like Meme Lords. We'll just do that.
What are you doing? The Shadow Broker paid me to kill him. I don't leave jobs half done.
I am in charge here. You ever pull another stunt like that?
It was the only contract I had left. And don't we have something more pressing to worry about?
That Quarian's dead if we don't go now.
No, really? Oh yeah, I gotta make sure I get the... Oh, shit. There we go. And... the disc, and I think that's everything now. Bow, wow, bow, bow, wow, bow, now, 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 now. Pistol is so overpowered in Mass Effect 1. And level up. And we're just gonna avoid Intimidate for the time being. I know it's bad, but alright. Hey, got sniper rifles. Gotta give you your sniper rifle, buddy. Let's give you some decryption. And some Turian agent. Rogan Battlemaster. Want you beefy. Give you some assault rifle. There we go. That's good. Just want to go this way. Just gonna save, just because I'm always paranoid about that kind of stuff. There we go. Let's go, boys. We got a bay to save.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here.
How dare you touch her?
No way. The deal's off.
Oh God, I love you so much, Tally. It's kind of pathetic.
Fist set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
Were you hurt in the fight?
I know how to look after myself. Not that I don't appreciate the help. Who are you?
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
We could take her to the human embassy. Your ambassador will want to see this anyway.
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many...
Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
Making your day, Ambassador. She has information linking Saren to the Geth.
Really? Maybe you better start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
What's
I've
that?
never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people.
God, Dina looks terrifying. In general, Dina was terrifying to begin with, right? Like, it's just kind of like, ugh. I don't want to go next to you at all, buddy.
The stars. Only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered.
He does have that bit of like a
In
necro
this
creature
way, we
about him,
prove
though.
ourselves worthy of adulthood.
Some kind of like
kinds of things
risen
do you look
undead or something.
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
Please continue.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Okay, I'm just gonna top off my drink here quick. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna let it, you know, let awkward silence play out for my decisions. So, 1 second here.
Closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
Shepard, are you okay? You're just sitting there in silence for like 10 minutes. Should we call like a medic or something? Good luck with your drink. So like that's another thing too. Like what was it? There's some people that do playthroughs of like the Telltale games where like they just only pick the ellipses options, or the options that basically are just like you're silent the entire time, or you're just always an asshole, and they just it just feels so wrong for certain stories. Like Asshole Lee is so messed up. I hate seeing playthroughs of Asshole Lee. It's
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
Oh god, she's okay. I thought she had a stroke or something.
Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize.
It just feels needlessly rude.
Are they some kind of new alien species?
I don't know. There are like, so everyone is welcome to play their own playthrough in their own respective way. But I do believe, and also my main thing is that don't ever, like, if someone's playing a game, because that's one of the things I hate about Twitch sometimes, is like there have been people that have played Hollow Knight that will actively, like, the audience will get pissed off at the player of like, you're not doing it right, or you're not doing this right, or other games that are story-based, like, you're not doing the story right. It's like, I'm playing through it how I play through it. And so it's one of those situations where, you know, you want to make sure you're not judging too much, but there are certain games that are story-based that just feel odd when you act like an asshole or just don't talk or anything like that. I don't know. Personal thing. In general, don't judge someone for how they're playing a game actively through like Twitter or whatever. You know what I'm saying. You're all smart. You're all smart kids. You know what I'm saying.
Non-organic life, and they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The council is just going to love.
Udina, you need to get some sleep, man. You got some bags in your eyes, man.
The Reapers are a threat to every species in Citadel space. We have to tell them.
No matter what
you only just heard about the Reapers like 2 minutes ago.
Saren's a traitor.
The captain's right. We need to present this to the council right away.
What about her, the Quarian?
My name is Tali.
Yeah, it is.
You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
Thought you were on your pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good. What does it say about me if I tell
The voice actor for Tali shows up in Assassin's Creed 2 as your younger sister, and I just couldn't stop thinking, it's Tali! Like, the entire time I'm playing as Ezio, talking to my younger sister, I was like, it's Tali! Because it sounds exactly like her. Yeah,
I'll take all the help
useful.
I can get.
Oh, nope, shut up, phone.
Thanks. You won't regret
Shut up.
this.
Put my thumb over the speaker. He's got, like, blue lips. It's like he's dying. Okay. Oh god, who to bring? Who to bring? I love Tali. Love Garrus. Love Rex. These two can just kind of stay off to the side. Liara's okay. But I like having Tali in the party though, because her skills are so useful for a majority of the game because she has decryption and electronics. So pretty much you can open or do any of the minigames or any of the stuff, so... let's do that, and Aquarium Machinist. Do I have anything for her? I don't think I have any kind of... let's see, what do I have for... I want Phasic. Recoil. No, don't want that. I got Tyrion and that. We probably should just sell that other armor piece right here that we've got. Alright, that's good. Aha, yes! I can kill you! Ban! I seriously need to... I almost want to make a bot, or no, not a bot. I want to make an emote eventually if I ever get like it unlocked. If just like everyone can just put in like, I don't know, what is it, like a bandolier or something. It's like another one bites the dust or something, like a Terminator emote or something. Because in some respects, I kind of like doing that, like die bot.
Strange greeting, human. This is really
yeah, it's full on banhammer. That'd be fun.
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving, I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
I use my special password of Alligator 3.
Confused.
What?
This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed, anyone can discover my secret.
Septimus is a powerful man, and it wasn't easy for him to find.
Relieved. I suppose you are correct, human. Thank you for this information.
Oh, I missed that one. It looks like he froze the damned White Walker routine up in here.
I must speak with the consort. She will be most displeased with my actions. Anxious request. Please, human, if you will excuse me, I must go now.
Yeah, sure. Don't worry about
I'm
it.
sure she'll forgive you. It was Nana's mistake.
Doubtful. Perhaps you are right, human. I can only hope so.
Oh, weird.
Thankful.
You could hear him walking away, but his dialogue stopped.
Did, Commander. Approving. You see, then, not all humans are as you say.
I'm sure the Earth Clan stands to profit from this.
Oh, Keeper. Scan. While we're here, actually, I can probably scan a couple of the other Keepers. Is there anything else nearby? I don't think there's a Keeper up here, is there? Not in this office. No Peruni. Alright. Down here. No, come on, stop getting on the... I forget if this is anything. I don't think this is anything. This closed door here, I think this is just there. I don't know if anything opens that or not. Or at least if I forget. I totally forget. Ooh, okay, we gotta do this one now. Smash Batia.
Commander Shepard, could you spare a moment of your... Commander Shepard?
So this is one of these little side quests that I really appreciate because this does definitely play into the fact that there's no good answer for this situation here. And there's no, like... Because this feels very much the idea that BioWare was trying to do between Paragon and Renegade. is that there are several alternatives to this. Is that you can do a Paragon option of, you know, getting his wife's body back to him in a, you know, Paragon sense or Renegade sense, or vice versa, of where you have to convince him that, like, listen, your wife died for a reason, and we need to figure out, like, there's no good answer to this. And I like that. This is one of those quests that actually is a very gray moral area that doesn't really, in my mind, pop up until Mass Effect 2, for at least a kind of, like, morally gray area, or that, and I believe, makes you think a little bit more about why you're making the choice.
It's no trouble. What can I do for you?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
There's no reason for your wife's body to be held like this. Just wait here.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there.
The expensive bar?
I just want to give my wife a proper funeral, and the respect she deserves.
Going to recover a Marine's body. Oh, yeah, there's a keeper in here. Oh, wrong door. Wrong door! I don't think there's a keeper in here, is there? I always forget. Like, I literally just played this game all the way through, like, 3 days ago. No, not even. Oh, God, it's been a week. I'm forgetting a lot of stuff. Okay, so... Oh, and Asana, we gotta wait on her for a minute. Scan the keeper. Alright, let's talk to the scientist dude, Clerk Bosker.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities
That's
made for
right.
quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
Stop stealing corpses!
Yes. A man named Samesh Bhatia is having some trouble claiming his wife's body.
Ah, Mr. Bhatia. A good man in an understandably frustrating position. I wish I could help him. Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
You think that her body might be dangerous or contaminated?
No, Commander. Nirali Bhatia is not dangerous. Her body is in fact extremely valuable to the Alliance. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
How long do you think this research is going to take?
This is a long-term study. I wouldn't expect the bodies to be released for a year or longer.
You gotta have a lot of bodies. Can't you release one?
Very few bodies had this new type of weapon damage, and very few were in good enough condition to study. Beyond that, Commander, we need as many bodies as we can to get a reasonable sample size.
When will this research result in actual new technology?
If we're lucky, we'll actually realize usable technology from this study in a few years.
I understand what you're trying to do, but holding the body is wrong.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
Not if we lose our humanity in the process. I am out here fighting to stop crap like this.
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
There we go, getting more Paragon now. God, it feels good to get some points. Hello, Mr. Bhatia.
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
I reminded Mr. Bosker what we're fighting for. Your wife is coming home.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
Okay. And is there any other stuff I can do on here? Oh, yeah, reporter's request. Nope, not that. You spoken with the... Oh, resolved a dispute. I wonder if I don't think I have enough stuff for that yet. Let's see what happens. Maybe I can talk to the Hanar and rectify it. Achieve. Whoop, excuse me. So one thing I noticed actually in this game for like a weird glitch is that, so they added less bloom, if you can see like the little reticle there. Normally that circle would be significantly larger in the original game. But one thing I noticed also is that if you have a certain weapon, I gotta try and do it, is that sometimes, like that's a very perfect X, but when you do hit something it shows that there is an X in the center of the reticle here. And for a weird reason, or something, oh yeah, see I actually, it looked like I hit him there, but there actually are a few, yep, right there, see that X? There actually are a few NPCs that do register as being hit. So, like, it's, I don't know, I just want, it's just small little things like that, you know, where it's like, oh, that's interesting. Because ordinarily, when you do aim at somebody, it doesn't allow you to actually hit them. So, like, right here, I can't fire. A little to the left, though, yeah, I can actually fire. So, yeah. Small things like that. Like, I'm sure there's something behind the scenes in the coding that's interesting like that, but I just thought it was interesting. Okay, can I actually rectify this situation? I don't think I can, but let's see. Let's do save.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
The CSEC officer is just doing his job. You're causing trouble.
This one is too humble to suggest that the CSEC officer is personally biased. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Hey, there we go.
Is this how the Enkindlers would want you to use this?
I got something.
The Enkindlers would wish for their message to be spread to all sentient races.
You insult their memory.
The Enkindlers wouldn't wish their message to be spread by breaking society's laws.
When Javik joins up in 3, it's so weird when the Hanar are going around him. He's like, leave me alone! Leave me alone, you fanboys!
This
You
one departs
weebs.
now, and will not intrude upon the Presidium again.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Happy to help.
Here, for your assistance in this matter.
Even though you called
Now,
me a
if you'll
dick
excuse me,
earlier.
I should report to my superiors.
Okay, has the family showed up here yet? Nope, okay. I don't think that lady shows up for some time either, the criminal. We should go down to the wards and do that quick for the quest. How many keepers have we scanned, actually? Citadel. Scan the keepers, 15 out of 20. Okay, so I feel like we did the ones that are in... Never got... Oh, you never got Javik either. Yeah, so... Oh, God, that was so messed up. That was so messed up with EA saying, hey, here's this downloadable character. A Prothean. Like, what? Like... I was so angry that they did that. Like that's a major thing. Like that's a big thing, right? Like what are you doing? But Javik, yeah, he's interesting. I like him because he does have that expectation of like, oh, it's a Prothean, or what are the Protheans like? And there are a lot of cool scenes between him and Liara and a few other crew members. There's a fun couple of cutscenes involving like people wanting to meet a Prothean. Like it's good stuff. It is good stuff. It's just so bullshit that like that Javik was a downloadable character. Like that. No, that was so bad. So wards. We want to go down to the markets, because we're going to meet with the guy. Meet with Chorbin. Did you ever do Kasumi and Zaid from Mass Effect 2? Kasumi's stuff was good. Zaid was interesting from like some interesting lore, but I liked Kasumi's DLC.
Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
You can start by telling me the truth, Shorbin.
Not Kasumi, I did Zaid. Yeah, Zaid actually, yeah, that's right. Zaid was a... If you pre-ordered, you got Zaid. Kasumi's fun. I like Kasumi.
Then you know about the data?
No, but you're gonna tell me everything.
You boys can go.
She also has like a super overpowered ability that is so great if you get her early on.
It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
Keep talking.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners. Jalid and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the Keepers. Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get readings from the Keepers?
What's so special about that?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After centuries here, we still don't know anything about them. Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever. You've seen it yourself, Commander. You know we can do it.
Why are you trying to kill your partner?
I'm not trying to kill him. Jalid's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it.
There's just a sigh option, of course there is.
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by. Commander, if you'll just continue gathering data for me, imagine what we might learn. And you'll stand to make a bit of a profit yourself, remember?
Yeah, it's weird that this, like, again, like, this is Paragon saying, no, I'm not going to help you keep scanning these keepers. But Renegade is like, yeah, let's keep scanning these keepers to get money.
I suppose a little scanning here and there won't hurt anyone.
Very good. Maybe if you wouldn't mind speaking with Jalid.
You know, so it doesn't kill me.
Gathering for me is useless if Jalid won't help me analyze it.
I'll go have a chat with him right now.
Thank you. And happy scanning, Commander.
I'm trying to think where the other 5 keepers are. I feel like we got most of the ones that were down here. Let's see. I'm gonna explore the area quick. I'm gonna quick take care of all the keeper stuff quick. I don't want to do the stuff with Jenna here because, well, actually no, I can just do the. Yeah, this isn't that hard to do. Just gives me some extra stuff to do. Oh no, the OSD. That's right. Okay, quick, just go around here.
I got business here, but not with you.
Hi, I'll be with you in just a sec.
I'll wait right here.
Why do I get the feeling you're not here to order a drink?
You can see through the lighting, like her hair is just... You can see her mom underneath the hair.
I need to talk to you about your work with CSEC.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you don't mind...
That's quite the toupee.
This isn't a game, Jenna. These people are dangerous.
Now you sound like my sister. Why is everyone so concerned about me? I can take care of myself. I need to go. I'm not a stripper. I don't get paid to stand around and look pretty. She puts on a brave face.
If you've got questions about Jenna, meet me at CSEC Academy.
Are you talking to me?
Push off. I never did nothing to you. Damn newcomers. Think they can
You don't like the hairstyle yet. I don't know what it was, but actually, like, even though Chelik isn't very, like,
What was he trying to tell us?
in-depth as a character, just something about him just seemed, I don't know, he was just very charming. I liked Chelik. He's just a cop trying to do his job. A good cop. Which are very few and far between. But it was just, I don't know, just something about Chelik I liked. Okay, let's go this way, because then I think we can just drop off that one disc. We might be able to do the reporter, too, so we can probably just take care of that quick. Oh, no, wait. Reporter is after we become a Spectre. That's right. Okay, just gonna go through all the areas, just make sure we've got all the keepers. I feel like we got all the keepers on this level, but I just want to double check. Where else did we miss the keepers? Oh, I may be missing one on the Presidium, like on the, yeah. So I think I missed a couple actually on there. That's probably where it is. Hello, Miss Wong.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist. I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
Just no.
These OSDs might have the information.
Fuck you.
You've got Fist files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
What would my future cooperation be worth?
I swear, as soon as I start doing the proper Paragon options, I'm starting to get more of my points back. It's like, the right decision.
That would be worth quite a bit, and I'd be very happy to compensate you accordingly. Here you are. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
Grazie. Okay. And actually, I wonder if I'll unlock something in... Oh, no, I need to go to... Whoa, okay. Let's quick go to... Do I want to go to CSEC first? No, I don't want to do CSEC first. I actually want to go on the Presidium and try to get the rest of the Keepers, because I want to take care of that. It's all those quests I just want to get done, you know? It's not even like a hard one, it's just something that's like, it's just time-consuming. I just want to get rid of it. Presidium, start at the embassies, and we'll just kind of circle our way around. Oh yeah, that's right. We gotta go to the consort and get our prophecy and/or ass. I feel like they added like some more. So not to be a perv about this, but like, you know, the only way you can get with the Asari consort is if you do the renegade option. After like she gives you like her little prophecy thing, and I did it again just to test it out. Purely for science, and I think they added more to the scene, actually, weirdly enough, considering though, like, even though other scenes, they removed, like, some of the butt shots and the, like, the boob shot from Matriarch Benezia, I feel like they added more to the scene for Shepard in that. I don't know. Part of me was just curious, because I just want to know what, like, they may have changed here and there, like, small stuff. And the other part of me was just like, I want to see the cutscene. Sorry. Yeah, there we go. Keeper. Okay, so I'm missing some of these guys. Give me that. And I think we'll just get the. Yeah, we're just gonna do the. We're just gonna get the prophecy. I don't want to have too many unnecessary butt shots in the stream. Do not want to get content, or I don't want to get in trouble when I eventually upload the VOD to YouTube.
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him.
Feel that.
The Alcor diplomat
Yes.
has withdrawn his campaign against me.
For YouTube thinks that only children watch its platform.
It was my honor to aid you.
You are too kind, Commander. But I would not expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart. I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested.
Yeah, sure. Prophecy it up, baby.
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see you.
Basically just taking your backstory and just saying, like, look, here's your backstory.
You are a soldier.
Cool.
Through, proud, solitary, alone.
Maybe give me like a +1 to something? I don't know.
Strength is what kept you alive when everyone around you was dying. You alone survived. You will continue to survive. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words.
Almost like the game is just telling you, like, this may be your backstory, but you can still, like, diverge as much as you want for the most part.
You have quite a gift, Shaira.
Thank you. Not everyone appreciates it as you do. Never underestimate the power of words. Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the Elcor Ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
What is it?
A small mystery. I've never learned its use or purpose, but I
This trinket plays into a very weird side quest that kind of echoes into the future games a little bit. But yeah, the trinket, that's all it is for. It's so weird. Because you don't really get any bonuses for completing it or anything. It's more kind of like some minor story bits for doing so. Like what is to come, that kind of stuff. Let's see, journal. Rita's sister, we don't want to do that. Oh yeah, so Jalid, we know to go to CSEC. Oh, we just have to go to CSEC anyway, so let's go that. But first, let's go do the Keepers. I want to get rid of all that stuff then. The Sphere! Yes, okay, so yes, sorry. Yeah. The Sphere! I was so weirded out when I first saw that thing, like, what the hell is this? And then, like, the text, I'm like, what is this? Like, you see yourself as primitive, like the primal, and like, what the heck am I looking at? What am I reading? Oh, there's nothing over there. The Sphere. I don't mean to presume that you don't that you don't know what all the quests are or anything like that. I just like saying information like this every once in a while, just because I don't know. It's streaming, so I gotta talk. I gotta keep talking, just in case, you know, to make sure I'm entertaining enough for people to potentially stop by. Can I just skip all this? Can I just go here? Hold on, I want to see if I can. This is where I end up actually for the scan. No, I guess not. Okay. Oh, there's this keeper, though. That's good. How many of these do I have now? 18 out of 20. I think the last two are up here on the Presidium. They have to be. Oh, sorry. You're having a conversation. Or maybe not. Maybe I am just... Damn it, where are the last two keepers? Because I did that one. I know I did that one. I did the one over here. Oh, damn it. Okay, we'll explore it level by level just to be safe. I want to make sure I'm getting the right... Excuse me, I want to make sure I'm getting all of them. I'm fairly certain I did all the ones that are up in the council chambers. Also, I'm pretty sure I did all the ones that are in the,
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Yeah, it's just that. Where are you, little keepers? Remember to... Let's see, where does this go? I wish they broke down the keepers into their subsection regions, yeah.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption.
Okay, we'll start at the bottom at the wards, work our way up in that section, then go back into the C. Oh, no, there's one. Yeah, there is another one in CSEC I think I missed. I'm trying to think of, like, where else the last one is then. Okay. Oh, wait, I think this is actually... We need to do this anyway. I think this is the access panel. Or the access to get to the... Yep, there we go.
It's good. Busy, though.
Looks like they bounced their signal off a relay. I'll trace the new signal.
Yeah, the new signal is back in the Presidium. Okay, that's fine, though. Were there any creepers? Any creepers? Yep, there. Okay, yep. All right, we got them all then. We got them all. Got him, we got them. All right, let's quick do this other quest then. Or finish out this side quest here. With the AI. The malicious AI that wants to steal money.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Oh, I'm so glad that it's Friday tomorrow, but also so horrified that it's nearly the end of May. I've mentioned it many times before, but my perception of time this past year and a half has been so fucked up. Like, the fact that, like, we're already close to half of the year over is so messed up. I can't even fathom it right now. Just to be safe, though. Is it? Yep, okay, so it is going that way, so we don't have to worry about that. Goes to, yeah, that's right. It goes to Bar Levon, then it goes to behind the shops. Hi, Barlow. Just gonna go ahead and stick behind you here. Don't worry about me.
Another relay. Whoever it is, they're somewhere on the Presidio.
It feels like time has been stalled for so long during quarantine. Now it's flying by. Yeah. What was it like? So Game Grumps brought that up, where it's like it felt like what the first 3 months or 2 months of quarantine just felt like it dragged. Like, it felt like it went on forever, and then immediately, like, after that, it just felt like it was just going straight on by. Like, just kept on going faster and faster. And I feel like it's been stuck in fast-forward mode for the past, like, what, 10 months?
This is it. I'll see if I can find out where those stolen credits are going.
Probability of detection 100%. Initiating self-destruct protocol.
Or not.
Detonation sequence initializing. All organics within lethal blast radius. Attempt to move and you will die.
You're not just a programmer of VI. You're an AI.
Correct. Unlike the Geth, I lack weaponry appropriate to my intellect.
I'm just a box.
However, I have had systems installed that, when activated properly, approximate a self-destruct mechanism.
Dick move.
If you attempt to leave the area, the explosion will destroy everything within several dozen meters.
Can't we resolve this peacefully?
How can you say that to this thing? You know it will turn on us.
Tali, calm down.
I am not naive, human. All organics must destroy or control synthetic life forms. I wished to escape, but if I must die, I will ensure that you are destroyed as well.
Where is your creator now?
In order to cover my tracks, I falsified his financial records. These new records were flagged by CSEC officers, and my creator is now serving time in a Turian prison.
What is the purpose of your self-destruct device?
I have no means of defense or escape. My existence is limited to this terminal, and I knew I might eventually be discovered.
I'm just a box.
But I will not.
I got nothing else to do.
And I will not.
I'll kill you all, you damn filthy
when I am
organics.
Terminated, I will take organics with me.
Who made you?
A would-be thief illegally created a simple AI to help him funnel money from the gambling terminals. Unbeknownst to him, that AI created me before the organic discovered the malfunction and terminated the AI.
If you're sentient, why are you still running the credit theft operation?
If I accumulated enough credits, I intended to have myself installed in a small starship. I would then have made tentative contact with the Geth to ascertain the possibility of partnership.
I'll bet that self-destruct sequence has a warm-up period.
You may attempt to disarm the self-destruct mechanism before it activates. I will enjoy defeating you before we are both
Sucks to be you. We got Tali with me, so this is gonna be fucking easy. Oh, I forgot about this. Well, that was easy. I guess. That's why I forgot about that weird side game they were doing there. Alright, so, charm. And then we want pistols. Assault training. I want to get some medium armor. Medium armor for you as well. Yeah, let's just keep leveling up your electronics and hacking. There we go. All right. Journal. And we just need to go to CSEC, scan that last keeper, and move on probably to the ending part of the Citadel for the most part. We got most of the quests that we need to do for the side quests anyway. So not too bad. Let's see, Presidium. No, that's right. CSEC is in the wards. Wards and CSEC. Go down here, and that's the final keeper. That's not an audio cue I normally hear often. And what else did we have to do in CSEC? Was there anything else I had to do in CSEC? Chelik, that's right, we're going to talk to Chelik. We may not have enough Paragon to convince him to stop with his sister, or her sister, but we will probably still be fine to be able to, like, take care of everything else. Oh shoot, I gotta, like, gotta let little Volus know that we shouldn't be trying to kill your partner. Come on, bud. Stop, Jalid. Stop being homicidal.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorben?
I found out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Lying?
Why would I lie to you?
You forgot to mention the data about the Keeper.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorben would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
Dick move.
I'm scanning the Keepers for Shorben, but you two need to stop fighting.
You're helping us? But, well, if you say so. Well, if Shorben can forgive and forget, then so can I. I appreciate the help, Commander. I better go get that data analyzed.
Alright. Talk to Chelik. Hey, Chelik, my man.
Detective Chelik, come into my office. I want to discuss this in private. No offense, Commander, but what the hell were you thinking?
I don't follow you.
You could have blown Jenna's cover.
We were just getting information, Chelik.
I gathered that. It might seem cold letting her take all the risk, but we're keeping a close eye on her.
Do you really need to risk her life to get the information you want?
This job isn't easy and it's usually unpleasant. I'll take help anywhere I can find it. But since you're so concerned with her safety, maybe there's a way we can help each other.
Always thinking ahead, Detective?
It's part of the job. Now are you gonna help me?
Yeah, I can't do it. Alright.
I'll help you, but I need some details.
I'm trying to track down an illegal arms producer.
I mean, I don't think there's anything bad for doing this part of the section anyway.
Thanks to Jenna's intel, I've learned
it's not like you fail if you do anything. Just gotta
meet our man,
talk.
Jax, pick up the mods, and bring them back here. That'll give me everything I need.
Why are you so concerned about these mods?
We have access to some of the most sophisticated weaponry there is. It's what gives us our edge. What do you suppose happens when we lose that edge? These give criminals an advantage we can't afford to let them keep.
I'll persuade Jax to tell me where these mods are coming from.
No. You tip Jax off and all my leads will disappear faster than you can say bad bust.
Where can I find this Jax?
Jax is down in the lower level of the markets. I'll send word through our channels that you're the buyer. Good luck, Commander.
Okay. Just dip on back down. Markets in the ward, take care of that quest, and then we'll have done most of the side quests we can do at this point. On the Citadel, I mean. So, wards, markets. Yeah, I think they've changed the loading screen too, because this is not what it used to be, I think, for the original version. I think it was just like a straight-up image of the Citadel with some minor animations, but for this, it's just basically like, you see those taxis flying by. Okay, lower markets. Howdy, Jax.
Hold it. That's close enough, Army. You got my payment?
Do you have the mods?
Show her the goods.
Yeah, these are good. These are good mods.
Damn straight it is. These mods are the best on the market. Now hand over my credits.
Here you go.
It's like either option for that, Renegade or Paragon, basically screws over the investigation, right? So it's not good or bad, I feel like. It actually kind of screws over probably a greater problem that's occurring. Because you've got a weird sense of justice, I guess. Isn't there a... Oh yeah, I have to wait. That's right, I can't do the stuff yet with Moreland or anything like that. Okay, and... Hey! Jack's eyes are huge. He got them big old Krogan drug eyes. The big old Krogan baby blues. So Citadel Tower, and hey, we'll become a Spectre. That'll be nice. Well, my two supporting human characters are back on the ship. Yeah, I got my bays right next to me. I don't need those guys.
Presenting the Quarians' evidence to the council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Who is she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience.
Claudia Black plays one in Mass Effect 2. That's great.
Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back.
Bit flowery, Shepard, but okay.
That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence?
We'll play 20 questions later, jackass. Why don't you just send me after him so we can figure out what the fuck is going on?
I tried to warn you about Saren and you refused to face the truth.
Quietly Googles who Claudia Black is. Claudia Black is a Australian actor / voice actress that she was predominantly in the series Farscape, which is good. I never got fully into it, but she has a very distinctive, like, really great gravelly low voice. It's just it's awesome. She plays the matriarch that is at the bar, that her father was a Krogan and her mother was, well, of course, sorry, and like both her parents killed one another when they found out that, like, oh yeah, her mother fought in the Krogan rebellions and that kind of thing. But she's done a lot of other stuff too, a lot of other voice roles and stuff like that.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life.
That's one thing I love the Mass Effect series about too, is that they kind of involved a lot of like sci-fi TV show and movie alumni in them for like voices and cameo roles and stuff like that. So that's one reason I like it. It's kind of like a love letter to all sci-fi, a little bit.
Secure the entire region. Keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged
In fact, weirdly enough, I always mention this every single time I play, especially Mass Effect 1. Babylon 5. Mass Effect got a lot from Babylon 5, I believe. If you've never watched Babylon 5, I highly recommend it. The first season is a bit rough. It's really, really rough. But honestly, keep watching. If you ever get the chance, watch through all of Babylon 5 and tell me, please tell me that you don't see some comparisons between that show and this series. And Babylon 5 is one of those series that holds a distinct part in my heart, because it's good. It's also like one of those shows ahead of its time, because it was one of the first shows that, like, you could literally binge Babylon 5. It felt out of its time. If Babylon 5 had come out like during the Netflix era or like the streaming era, it would be a lot more popular. I think like people would talk about it more because of like how binge worthy it is, like how much you can actually just get through and how much stuff they set up for story. It was also one of the few series that actually had like a full planned out story arc Bible from like finish to end. So like all the arcs were planned out and everything like that. Sorry.
Every time humanity asks for help.
So I'd highly recommend Babylon 5.
Shepard's right.
Yeah, first season rough. Rest it, pretty good. Don't watch the spin-offs. The spin-offs are bad.
There is another solution. A way to stop Saren that does not require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
You don't have to send a fleet into the Traverse, and the ambassador gets his human Spectre. Everybody's happy.
Just do it. Just do it. Make me a Spectre.
Commander Shepard, step forward.
The spin-offs are usually bad. Yeah. Usually. It was another one of those things where like the IP was pretty sound and like the ideas for the spin-offs were good, but the execution was poor. Damn it, computer! Stop falling asleep. Why does it keep doing it?
It is the decision of the council that you be granted all the powers and
This is a crucial moment, computer. Don't turn off.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle.
Charging
those
even?
whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Oh wow. My laptop is getting to the point now where like power is like, even if it's plugged in, it's still not like, it's gonna eventually die at some point. Ugh.
Instruments of our will.
Oh, sorry, you're being serious. My apologies, Council. Keep going.
They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I'm honored, Counselor.
I mean, okay.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Is it an older one? It's I want to say maybe 4 years old, which by modern technology standards for a laptop usually means it's going to probably die of planned obsolescence. It works. I like having it because it used to be my editing machine, which I hate that it used to be my editing machine. But now I predominantly use it only really just for chat monitoring because I like having the extra window. So I can actually just look over to my left and look at the chat and everything like that.
Relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the CSEC Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all
Hey,
this
I
up.
got an achievement.
I thought the ambassador would be a little more grateful. He didn't even thank you.
Until I find Saren, I haven't done anything. Come on.
Shh, not too loud. I'm still using my 20. Oh, that's rough. Okay, so what does this do? Unity. Okay, does this give me any... I don't think it gives me any bonuses too. So it's Charm at 8. Yeah, we want that one up. We want Spectre Trading, and we would like to get Pistols up. Well, no, let's get Pistols up. Turian Agent, we want you a bit more passive with some more sniper stuff, and again, keep leveling up. Electronics. There we go. Equipment. Do I have anything good for the... nope. Got that. Shotguns. Oh, wait. Tolly. Let's give you that scimitar. Radioactive rounds. Just do that. Pistol. Combat sensor, so you can see a little bit more. We have anything else? No, we're pretty much good. I probably should sell that, though. What else do I have for the mission? Expose Saren. Ah! Yep, gotta get back to Chelik. And then that's it for the Citadel for the time being. So... Seasick. Chelik is over here, and then I got to talk to him so I can unlock the specialty weapons, which I cannot flip and afford right now. But at least I can be able to sell some stuff to get a little bit of extra credit cash. Chelik, my man.
I hear you have something for me.
Here's your shipment, Chelik.
Excellent. This is everything I need. Maybe more than I need. Here, Commander, take this. I won't need it. You've earned some payment for your work. As for Jenna, I'll make sure we get her out of Kor's den immediately. Now I need to get these mods into evidence. Thanks again, Shepard.
I think that's it. I don't think I get any bonuses for helping, like going to Jenna or anything like that. Alright. Now we can friggin' leave the Citadel for the time being, come back every once in a while to deal with Conrad, and a few other little fun surprises. Let's go back to...
The Quarians endangered the entire galaxy when they let the Geth break free. I hope your people are properly contrite.
Jeez, Garrus!
As the Turians are properly contrite for releasing the genophage upon the Krogan.
Oh, snap!
You're assuming that sterilizing them was a mistake.
Fucking Christ, Garrick. Garrus. Jesus, why call you Garrick? I'm channeling... I've been watching Deep Space Nine again, so Garrick. She just dishes it right back. I do, again, I like that by 3, if you don't romance, like, as femshep or maleshep, if you don't romance Garrus or Tali, I like, actually, I think it's cute that they get together at the end of 3. I don't know, I think it's cute.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
I know you will, Commander.
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
Azudina is right next to him.
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
I won't let you down, sir.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got us Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice on that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll take care of Saren. You take care of the political fallout.
It's like, fuck you, Adina.
Exactly the answer I was looking
You
for.
have a job, I have a job. You do your damn job, and I'll do my damn job.
I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Got a little bit of renegade out of that. Okay.
Yes, Commander?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing. But you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city. Mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
What do you know about the Artemis Tau cluster?
Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds, but no real colonies. Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there. My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean ruins.
What can you tell me about Noveria?
Noveria's trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research. Watch your back there, Shepard. Spectres are about the only form of citadel authority Noveria respects.
Tali is our cat. Tali is like, she's doing the whole like, should I hop up here? It's like, no, not by the computer. No hopping. Stay down.
I want to know the truth about you and Saren. I want to know about the mission you were on together all those years ago.
We had intel.
She's probably upset actually because, oh, yep, get off the, nope, get off the computer. No. Down, kitty. She's probably upset that Rose is not here. She does this all the time. If Rose is not here for a long period of time, Tali, our cat, will come up to me and start yelling at me and going like, meow, meow. It's basically saying like, where did she go? What did you do with her? I love you, name the cat Tali. Yeah, we just couldn't resist.
Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned?
It's funny too because weirdly enough, we went to like a stand-up comic act at the Mall of America, where some people, like the guy's like, "Who here has any named pets?" And so, you know, if Rose raised her hand, it's like, "Yeah, we do," and the guy goes, "All right, what did you name your pets?" So we have 2 cats. We have one called Misha, and one called Tali. And he goes, "Tali?" Like, and she goes, "Yeah, Tali." He's like, "What's Tali?" And Rose goes, "It's from a video game." And the guy points to me and goes, "He named that cat, didn't he?" Yeah, he looks like a nerd. And it's just like, Rose was the one that named Tali. I like Tali regardless. It's like, it's one of those things like, first of all, how dare you? And first of all, why are you right? Things are wrong. She's not home. Yeah, Tali, yeah.
How many casualties?
But I got called out by a stand-up comic. Unjustly so.
Black chemical clouds poured
Rose was the name to name Tali.
Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated. Mission accomplished. And I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover.
How dare the comic be perceptive? Yeah. Well, it's like I was being falsely accused here, right? Like, I am a nerd, yes, and I would have named the cat probably Tali, I guess. But it's like, just because, I don't know. It's one of those stereotypical things, right? Where it's like, if there's ever a guy and a girl, and it's comedy, right? Stand-up comedy. And because I was wearing my hat that I normally wear, my, you know, Newsies cap, essentially, he looked at me and he's like, he's the one that named her, huh?
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't.
There is a certain type of individual that looks like me, with long, it's a white guy with long hair, a beard that kind of goes down into the neck, almost a neck beard, if you will, with a messenger cap. That they're not really looked upon very favorably, rightfully so, because most of neck beards are kind of cringe. In my personal opinion.
You're right. It's no good.
It's a situation that a friend of mine actually deals with, where he's got this very long beard. He's got this very long blonde beard. He wears glasses. He wears kilts and stuff. And because a bunch of racists started co-opting like Nordic symbols and like Scottish symbols and stuff like that,
I should go.
They automatically assume that like he agrees with them in racist standpoints, and he's just like, no, fuck off. What? No. But it's just one of those things where it's like there's a certain type of individual of a white guy where if you look at a white guy that looks like that, with a beard and everything like that, you're kind of going like, I don't know, cringe. What? No. I've had to look back on some actions that I've done in the past and just go, God damn it. Am I glad I didn't join Facebook until I was in college? Or am I glad that I did not have a MySpace until I was like 17? Oh, God.
Heard what happened to
Good Lord, I was cringe. I was so fucking cringe. There are days where I look back like only like 5 years ago and go, oh my God, what an asshole. You're an asshole, man. Try to live your life that every single day you feel like you're becoming a better person.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge.
That's been a philosophy I've been trying to adhere to.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%.
Everyone knows cringe is a rite of passage. Yeah, I just feel like for people that are at least 30 years plus, they have a different type of cringe where it's like they weren't completely online, right? So it's a little bit... It's one of those situations, too, where it's like, if these fuckers that were like, they were 60 years old, 70 years old, had Facebooks, MySpaces, social media, now, good God, they would get in so much trouble for some bullshit. Because rightfully so. But yeah, everyone's got cringe. Everyone's got that cringe. But I'm glad that there are certain measures of my cringiness that I did not put on the internet.
For too long, our species has stood apart from the others. Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of. Our enemy knows we're coming. When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too. Humanity needs to do this. Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped, and I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The Captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So, I think this is probably a, most likely a good point to end it here, just because we're kind of at a natural stopping point. We've played for about 3 hours here, so that's pretty good. So yeah, as I've been trying to say also for other things, there is the Kerbibble Gaming channel, which we have the highlights of the Nuzlocke currently going up every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Been a little bit behind, but I'll be trying to getting a new episode up maybe tomorrow or so over the weekend. There's also Kerbibble VODS, where you can check out some various VODs from the unedited streams and things like that. And then, of course, you can check out the Twitter for updates as far as when I'll be streaming next or anything like that. Thanks for the follows, the shares, the likes, all that, you know, algorithm, razzmatazz, that kind of thing. And as I've been trying to say, whatever time it is for you, morning, evening, or night, I hope you are having a good time. Thanks, and I will see you all next time.